£1,000 in your account, in your Coinbase account. So all we need is your card number to be able to give you that money, okay?
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Let me just pull over because I'm driving, all right?
Oh, okay. Yes, ma'am, please. So just give me your card details and the 500,000 will be with you right now.
Yeah, okay, let me just pull over. I'm driving a car. Hold on, give me a sec, 1 second.
Hello, ma'am.
Oh, sorry.
Hello, ma'am. Are
I
you
just had
okay?
a car crash.
Oh, ma'am, can you give me your card details?
Sorry. I just had a car crash. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you. Just can you reach your card?
No, I just had a car crash. I lost my legs.
Well, you're breathing and talking, so I'm sure you're gonna be fine, ma'am. So if you can give me your card details, I'll be able to help you. Okay?
Oh man, I love that video. I do. Well, when I pop up here, the first thing I look up is, man, my mic. It's got dust bunnies or something on it. Anyways, good morning. Good morning. You're right, gal. Keep on look. Um, I am looking at a Bitcoin chart, and it looked before I went to bed like because I do crypto, right? Crypto mining. That's my main focus. And so Bitcoin is part of my main focus. It's down only $538, but they're throwing a fit about the war a little bit. Crypto market steady, ETF inflows rise despite soaring crude prices. Well, let's look at that. The only thing up right now is Brent C crude. And to be honest with you, it's not even up by much. So Metaplanet issues 50 million in zero interest bonds to buy more Bitcoin. Let's see. Bitcoin falls as Iraq war uncertainty keeps investors market talk. Let's see. There's strong demand at 80K. Yeah, stuff like that. So I'm going to drag something over here off to the side because this is how I want to do this morning. So we'll share a different screen real quick. If I can move things in the appropriate manner. Yes. I'll jump into the stock situation a little bit too. Every morning I sit, or not every morning, but most mornings I sit just like this in the app. And this is Cast, by the way. I've done 2 test runs or on this already, not this earlier. I woke up earlier than I wanted to get up. I was supposed to be only getting up about 3 minutes ago, but I'm up, so it's all good. Casts I had put out to some about uh, if you say something in the chat there, no clue. He's a total noob, popular. I'm reading the Discord. Shout out to Dot. It says no clue. Just go through the ones that are most popular. Total noob. No, I if you got something in mind, tell me what you want to say or whatever. There's a Moo list out there that's really kind of cool. Some of us follow that. I have a little list that I pick and I talk about Cast for a minute, for example. And Intel is on that list. Cast or free cast. Watch for the dip, possibly around 7 a.m. to 255 to 270. Okay. Right now, we're sitting at 3. Okay. In about 10 minutes, either this is going to take a sharp drop and then pop, or it's not. It's you got a 90% chance that this is going to fall off a cliff real quick at 4 a.m. when the pre-market opens, because then the it's a different set of bots or market makers or algorithm, whatever you want to make it, however nice you want to make it sound. So it's going to open closer, probably closer to 263. I have an order in pretty close to that. If it doesn't execute, I will decide what I want to do. But getting back to that, I said watch for the dip. It's got this. You see the float up here. It's a 27 million market float cap, right? Blah blah blah. Free float 16.12 million. So let's see here. The deal was with them. Freecast announces national distribution agreement with DirecTV Multifamily to market and sell streaming services in multifamily homes. Okay, this has been very volatile. When it's going, it's and then I'm sound effects and right. It's kind of crazy. Intel, that was another one I really liked this morning. I posted stuff in a couple of different discords about that. The revenue from AI is up. They were, it was estimated as a penny. They totally blew everything out of the water. And I like Intel because it's mining related. So just saying. There's the little bot there. So yeah, if you guys want to say something in the chat over here off the side, the chat is open. I can read it here on the side, but we're kind of waiting and watching here. But I'm going to jump into Intel. What I did do though before I went to bed, and we were talking about Bitcoin. Listen, these are covered calls. They do pay dividends weekly, but it is Bitcoin, and Bitcoin goes with the mining, guys. And I'll show you about the mining, because if I don't show you about the mining, I'm not staying true to myself. I bought YBTC because, and I got it at 2047. Where is it at now? It's roughly, 20, we'll call it, what's the number up here? 2032. So it dropped, roughly 8 cents. During the day, I kind of expect Bitcoin to pick up a little bit more. If not, then I get the dividend, and on 50 shares, I don't remember what it is, maybe 10 or 15 cents. I'm not going to complain. It's going to pay me. See, look at the dividend yield on this. To pay you weekly, by the way, 78.60%. Okay. We could look it up using AI or whatever. I'm just not going to. But speaking of that, real fast, I will drop into here. No, here. There's the. I've had this for quite a while, guys. 2,300 people. So no biggie. Here's the mining for this morning. And currently there is one S19 ant miner on here. These are ASICs. If you don't know what an ASIC is, just ask or talk to me about it later if you don't feel like doing it right now. One S21, which is the latest model XP, and the S19J Pro. You can see it running about 302 terahash. The rewards I earned last night in Bitcoin in total were zero behind the decimal 3 zeros or 000016228. And this brings my account right now, which will make a deposit on the first or around the first at, if it were today to make the deposit behind the decimal 00 or 2 zeros 360700, roughly, like it says, right about $280 worth. Good morning to you too. Hey King, how you doing, buddy? All right. So this is where this is at. I'm running Caspa. I really am running Caspa. But I have not hit a block in a week. A block is roughly 3 Caspa. I really like Caspa, but I haven't done that in about a week. I am not doing much else with anything else there. So we're going to go over here and do this. And we're going to look at Intel real quick. I bought this. I sold this last night, early this morning. This thing has just been rocking. it has been rocking. They beat their earnings estimates. They just killed it. I bought it at $81.02.5, and I sold it. I think it was like 47, 81.47 or something of that nature. It's been a hot minute now, so that's kind of where we're cooking as far as that's concerned. Uh, yeah, it's they're doing the pre-market open, and we're going to start in about 5 minutes. I'm going to watch a particular one. Then going to see. We're going to jump back to that. Free cast. We're going to watch that. That is not crypto related. It is literally like the title says: stocks, Bitcoin, and crypto, and more. So I can have an actual conversation, but I'll pop this up on stream because there you go. There's old King right there, and he calls me Cats because of Cats of Crypto. Of course, I'm Will, and this is PelishCrypto&More. I changed the name a little bit. See your live market is getting ready to rip. Yeah, possibly he's going to rip. So we'll see what kind of day we have. But Intel's been looking really good today. If I stroll on back here, yeah, it went back down to 80.55. It could have got back in. We'll find it. I'll find it. I always do. Time is this 22:49. So yeah, here I am. I bought here at 81.03. It went to 80.96. I bought there. It dipped a little more to 80.75, and I was out at 81.43. So for me, that was working. It was working really nice. Cats of Crypto. Turbo, yes, the gentleman there who is doing what he's doing there, he's talking to me in the chat. He's with Turbo. A lot of people have heard of crypto Turbo, but they're a Turbo on the Binance Smart Chain. They're not the Turbo that is on Ethereum, if you will. So just saying, boy, they have a big jump right here. Market $1.51 to this thing just ripped. Anyway, let's take a look at something here. Here's your heat list of all the goodies. We got about 2 minutes. I want to take a look at AMD. Was one of the rippers. It didn't rip that great. Palantir seems to be hoping. Everything looks really good. I think King's right. Netflix kind of doing a bounce back. I will never buy Microsoft stock. Rocket Labs. Yeah. Let me go back up here real quick. And I'm watching Freecast this morning. I've already done my other stuff, and I have a Tesla ETF that is something, to say the least. Now, this is giving you the top runners or gainers for the morning all the way down the side. There's Intel over here. And I said something about Renix. I can't trade Renix. But we're going to be paying attention to this because I have an order in. Wow, wait a minute. Did it just do what I think it did? Yeah, that's one hell of an imbalance. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's not showing it. It's crazy. Watch this, guys. It's not showing anything. This was my test from earlier. Okay, there's the 315. Okay, see if it dips as hard as it's supposed to dip. So we got we don't have any sellers. That thing spiked.
Alert number 1 for FCHL.
It took off. That thing ran up hard. See how is it going? Yeah, it's going. Looks like it wants to go down like I thought it would. 292. So it's not bad.
One for ISBC.
Not bad. Yeah, it ripped up hard and fast and hit 320. So if somebody would have sold at 320 this morning, it'd been great.
Alert number 1 for PLET.
Okay, now I see what I can do.
Alert
I
number
have to
1 for
cancel
PLET.
now, and I have to put in 400. I want to see how low this is going to go, because now I'm on manual. There's a 3, there's a big block. A lot of people trying to get past this.
Alert number 1 for PNSC.
If it clears 3, it's gone. And it's eating that 3 up.
Alert number 1 for AKAN.
I'm in 400. You saw that this morning at 302. So it's gone. This thing's going to rip. You're going to see it rip fast. We're going to go up here through 12. It was 315 a minute ago. Where are we at? 11, 12, 13, 13, 14.
Alert number 1 for LENL.
Wow. Yeah, this is going good. I just got out right there.
Alert for LET.
So quick $44. That makes my morning. There's my exit. I was in at 302 and out at 311. And then now she's dropped back again. And she's going to try and repeat the process right there at $3. So, yeah, I did pretty good on 400 shares. So, that's that. I can't complain. And now it's trying to rip up again. See, so you can go back in and do this again if you really wanted to, if you trusted it. I got what I needed to get out of it. I'm not going to complain. So now let's go back here and look at other things real fast. But you can see, man, this is a 30-second. This is running on a 30-second chart. I would got it 10 cents higher than here, but I'm comfortable with what I just did. Just saying. So, hey, I know there's only 2 of you guys watching, but it's no big deal. I appreciate it, Yeah, Mr. Market Maker. There's no competition. I just literally bought it myself. This thing is crazy. Now it wants to dip again. I look at the orders. This thing's, I may just take 50 here at some point and leave it sit and see what happens. But I got, $40 out of it. Yeah, she's going under 3 again. So we'll come back to it in a little bit and see where it's at. And let's see here. This was on the Moo list. It is barely moving. Barely moving. That shows Intel dropped. I gotta put this on my 30-second for Intel itself. So there's that. Bitcoin dropped a little bit too off to the side. So it's something, I'm telling you. I'm gonna hit this button here. I'm not worried about Renex right now. I just told you Renex jumped too. That jumped. Order status. You can see it fill at 311. Paper trade. An update. Paper trade tap. Oh yes, this is simulation. I did the free cast thing for it filled too. whatever. Let's see what this says. I did a paper trade too this morning. Reset card. 0x. I haven't figured that out yet. Tells you it's been filled. Oh, that would have got it 296, didn't it? Huh. That would have been real. No. Cast. I'm going to do this right now. This is fake trading right about here, guys. I'm going to put this at 320 just because. And then we have, I put a fake number in there or whatever it was earlier, and I'll put sell. So now that has the free cast number and stuff working. We'll see what happens. I'm getting in fake reps at the same time. Anyway, points. I got to grab my points here for this morning.
Alert number 1 for CAST.
Oh, see, alert number 1 for CST, huh? Look at that. I'll take another little bit here. We'll do another 400. Why not?
Alert number 1.
We'll find a spot that, there it goes. The road just cleared. I'm in 448 shares right now, near the bottom. So we'll see if this goes again above 3. Nothing's planned here, guys. Nothing is planned. Usually takes to about that a little bit after there. I'm going to need a nap later at this rate.
Alert number 1 for SES.
Grab 2 more to make it 450 even. She's building momentum here, guys. She's, I'll see a green here, nothing but buying. That is exactly what I want. We'll see what happens here. Let's play as a game of hurry up and wait. Really, truly it is. But this is everything it's taken off this morning so far. Intel is 8106. I like that. These guys are trying to buy this up. There's very little selling on this right now. I made my money once. I got to get unto past that and we're good. Drag this over here real fast again. I wish this would pick up some more. Solana. Yeah, it's all down. BITF, which is actually Keel now, which is up 6 cents this morning. So we'll see what happens. Right now I'm down on it. Down like 13 bucks on cast. I want to see what they're saying. What was the alert for? Cast 6,700 shares. Okay. Moving my butt. We're just waiting on these to clear, and then we can figure out what this thing's gonna do. All right, go back here. This was a shocker in the last couple days as well. You gotta have a lot of patience for that. All right, back down to Bitcoin real fast. Yeah, we're moving. Things are starting to pick up there too as well. This is still sitting here at 293, 294. Now it's got a few sellers in it.
Alert number 1 for CTMT.
CTMT. That doesn't popped up there yet. Oh, this thing's being a pickle. Okay, where are we at? 96. Up. You take a chance here with the buyers at 86. Look at the red. Got to figure out what's going on first. Are they buying the 5 or the 6? Looks like they're buying the bid. All right, that looks better. That looks a little better. So many people got up early. So 86. Now they're trying to sell at the 87. Somebody just sold at 86. That didn't work out for them. 1,000 shares just got sold at 86. This is where you want to be if you're buying right now, if you're buying cash.
Alert for CTMT.
It's my opinion. It's not financial advice. This is just an opinion, guys. You know, I'm no pro. I'm just a guy who gets lucky. And right
Alert
now,
number 1 for IQST.
IQST. Oh. ACAN's still on the list for this morning, too. It's up 13%. For those that know what I'm talking about from yesterday, Intel is finally doing a little moving. We're waiting on this to move. I am down right now $40 on this because I went back in it. That looked like it was the top, like it was going to rip.
Reversal value for LABT.
Yeah, good for LABT. LABT right now is $16.11. It doubled in price. It is the top mover, it looks like. Let's take a look here. Premarket. Yep, LABT is the top mover this morning, guys. What's going on over there? That popped all the way to 21. No one saw that coming. There you go. That's with Lakewood Amedex Biotherapeutics. This thing's acting like it's going to sell off. It is. Look at the gap on that. I would not buy the bid and ask. When you look at that order book between the bid and the ask, I wouldn't touch it. That thing's in the Wild West. Let's see what some of the comments are saying over here. The stock will rebound to 21. What's the float? There you go, 32.62. Market float, free float 3.7 million. So she's come down quite a bit. Yeah. Can I grab 50? I grab 65 if I want. This is spooky. This one is spooky. She does move fast, though. Does move fast. See, it's already back down 610. I'm watching the book on my side here. It's just not cool. And this is right back where the other one is. This is not working out for me now. All the wind from my sails has been sucked out by LABT. Well, I can wait, or I can DCA and add 50 more and bring my cost down. My mental stop loss right here is at 280. Double bottom bound. Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? It does. It looks like it's double bottom bound. Yeah, there's the 282 before, and you're right there. And I'm looking at the order book off the side here, and what's in front of you, the 282 there. I spread it out like that. I see it. See double bottom. And it did tick up a hair on that. Now we're going in the 1, 2, on the 9. We're on the 5. At least we were. Now we're picking up. Good shout out, King. Good shout out. We're picking up now. The other one's selling off, and this is picking up. If it can get past these orders, would be all right. I need $3 to make my day. That would be nice. She double bottomed. But will it retrace and pass that? That's the question. Ooh, we're getting close. It's warming up here. 293. See that? 292, 292, 392. There we go. Past the 90. There we go. There we go. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Move your little legs. The float's lower than the other one. There we are. 96. Come on. I know you got to pull that off. So close. Yeah, I'm in 296. You can see the ask is 296 on the side here. And the orders on that 96 are not, there aren't that many. There we go. There we go. Come on. Give me the next one. I'm going to take, I took it at left. I took it at 299. 450, 299. So I went from 96 to 499. And it just cleared 3. So she's going to go a little higher, but you see the sellers starting to come in. You see them start to come in. Right here, 500 here. You might have a few buyers. It may rip higher. I'm done with this one. I'm content. My mandatory minimum is there. I would have liked to have gotten a little bit more, but I'm not going to risk it. But yeah, 299, I'll take it. It's not, and we're right towards the top here. So on the 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I sold on the 5, not the 6, which when this thing starts going south, and it is now, okay, because I see my order book off the side. I'm looking over here. That means I got it right there in the 5 and the 6. That was the perfect time to sell it because now it's going in reverse. So as you can see on the 7, there's the pullback of the candle. The MACD has told me right here. It's not when they cross, here that you should do something. It's when it's open at its widest. So I've played cast twice so far. I'm not making big bucks, but I'm making headway. So that's that. If it holds support in the next leg, yeah, I think we're going to retrace
Reversal volume.
probably 292, 293, because it's looking right now. I'm not dragging this over here. It's right there. It's 299, 298. You can see that right there at the order book in front of you. This is a game. If you like gambling, this is your game. I don't really like gambling, but I like games. There's a 96. I can still buy more of this if I want to go round 3. But judging by what I see in front of me, it's not oversold yet. According to this, it's fair market. So now I'm going to jump back here. I'm going to see what this top gainer, or what was the top gainer, is doing. Absolutely nothing now. It's getting creamed. Remember, I said I wouldn't jump in this one. Now it's looking like it's going to be oversold on the 5. I don't know if that's going to hold or not. I don't care if it does. In all honesty, it's just looking like trash now. I mean, it's 4:20 in the morning. So when I go back here and I hit the reset button, you see which ones are gaining the most right now, who's up, who's where, and so on and so forth, right? Hey, I'm going to take a look at this Intel again. Where did I buy that originally? Oh, yeah. She's moving. I almost want to buy Intel and say, forget it for the day. I really do. Let's take a watch on Freecast. Look at that dip. It isn't ready there. Hey, King, you call it out, buddy. You tell me. You call it out. She's at 286, 288. Do I go another round here? They got to deal with DirecTV and the satellite. It's kind of fun. Get this out of the way here. See, I went to 292. From that, that's where it seems to be. It's what it likes. But look, it's crossing here at the bottom, and it's a fake bounce. The price is it's a fake bounce. It feels like a fake bounce even. Yeah, she's still gaining though. MACD is red. It's not positive, but the volume over here starting over the side here is telling a different picture a bit. It's more green than red. Now it's really mixed. So I don't think this is I don't think that's going to work out. It says it's oversold on the 7. I think I'd go back to 280. I'd love to get a 280. I'd buy 1,000 of them. Let me see. I want to do my rewards thing here I was trying to do earlier. Moo's got this thing where you collect these points. I've gotten NVIDIA stock free and imported, like fractional shares of NVIDIA stock out of that. Yeah, this is it's gonna it's gonna go lower. I'm looking what I'm looking at here, and I'm not liking that. I don't trade crypto like this. I just don't. She wants to hold right here, it looks like. Yeah, whatever. Good little voice on the background. Zoom out a bit on cast. It's in a downtrend. Here you go. I'll do it this way. We'll adjust. Here's a 1 minute. Here's a 3 minute. See, this right here on cast was at 1:45 in the morning. That was the high for a 24-hour high, but that was overnight. They got broke up in categories. 5 minutes. 5 minutes shows a little uptick. What's the 15 looking like? There's the 15. The 5 and the 15 look decent. You can see that. 1 minute is where it's at. I'd zoom in there on the 1 minute. I'm going to jump back to my favorite, my 30-second window, and you can see even there. Yeah, it's in a downtrend. Yeah, it's not holding it. It's just not. And if you look at the ask right now, and you can look right here within the order book, and it'll show you the flow. You see the sea of red right here. You had a bunch of buyers over here previously in the last few seconds, but you have a sea of red.
Breakout alert for SES.
So we're just got a breakout alert for SES. So AI is a big theme for today. There's one you could try and catch if you dare. I would not touch this. It's on the 7. It's at its top. This was its top. It has to sustain it and it's at 158, so it's 2 cents under its top. The buy at 157 is 1.2K, and the sell at the ask is 6.6K. So it's not holding. She's done. They break out, they do nothing. What news does this have, though? Oh, they put out earnings. Share revenue. I already told you, boys, buy at 1.5. Well, there's a good one right there. Somebody just sold 12,000 of them. I saw it. 12,500. There's all this selling going on in this. Buy at $1.50. I'm not touching this. No FOMO. No FOMO. I got the alert though, and I heard it, so I thought, well, let's take a look and see what this is. It's a quick pop, an even faster drop. Now they're trying to buy it back. Now they're trying to buy it back. Now they are. Sorry, guys. I got crap in my eyes. It's super early. I might just end my day here in a minute. Just look at that wick. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Ugly. This thing's going to retrace all the way back to where just before the pop. 1.5. Yeah, screw it. I'm not really interested in it. I'm just screwing around. So anyways, crude oil, 97.10. Gold, 4,706. Silver, 74.66. What are we looking like in the futures? NASDAQ looks great today so far. There's a euro. Bitcoin is barely down. Which takes me back to my YBTC. YBTC. She's up. I'm up. $3.50. I have gold. I like this. He says, I have gold. I'm holding real gold. So am I. We had that discussion in the Telegram. I have a Telegram for Cats of Crypto. And they have one for Turbo, and we're joined at the hip, if you will. Yeah, this is looking nice. I'll wait and see what happens on it. She popped hard, and I have it. I need to hit the button here. I'm in at 22.47, and it's currently 22.58. So I'm up on this one. Bitcoin. So here's that. I'm going to check and see what other craziness we can get into. And there's that one I wouldn't touch. Right? Now she's starting to look. It ran, it curled. Now it's starting to pull back again. And this cast, it has the ability to move, but will it move? What's the order book looking like? I'm just not seeing it. Not see it. What's this? He says. We'll go back to it. We'll go back to it in a second. Yeah, the orders are stacked against this one in cast. So I'm not impressed. I will do this real quick. You were talking about this LABT, the Lakewood right? And Lakewood's popping. Got a nice curl going on there. All green.
Your breakout alert for FCHL.
That's FCHL. I can't trade that one. Broker doesn't like it. Oh, YBTC. Oh, that's a covered call. I'm looking at this in this order book. I got to get away from that thing. Technicals aren't there. Yeah, we'll go back and look at that. YBTC. There's no volume on it right now. There won't be any bigger volume until a little later in the morning, after 9:30. So I got a few hours. I have a few hours, but let's pop this up. Why not? Let's see here. Gemini, my favorite today. Dividend for YBTC. My favorite. Yes. So it's about 15 cents. The X date on this was 2 days ago. And the pay date was yesterday. So if I held it, I'd have to hold it until next Thursday to get more out of it if I decide to hold it. But you see 15 to 20 cents. It's a covered call. It's a covered call. Any blocks yet? No. So sad. Oh, yeah, I hit a block while we were sitting here. 2.89 CASPA. Yeah, it's an ETF, or an ETP in this case. Yeah, I hit a block finally. It took almost a week, but I hit a block. So flip that in there. Yeah, it's I got a watch list of these. Hey, look how far this is going. It's not good. This is no. You pick this up at 255. Hurry up and wait. That's a long downtrend. Everybody got their money and ran. That high was 306, and I was out. Yeah, it was the last one. So it's a smart call to stay away from it. It looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it wants to turn, but I'm not going to play the game this morning. There's an AMD one too, by the way, King. The AMD is up $22 this morning. It's another one of those Granite shares 2x long kind of things. It's got some little dividend to go with that too. Look at Intel though. Wow. Caught the bottom on that one for if you had 1,000 shares, if only. There's that one we were looking at before, SES, that popped off. This is starting to curl up. Nice slow grind. Yeah, nice slow grind on this. Seriously. It's just me and you, King. Nobody else is paying attention. They've all moved on. See if they're talking in the one or whatever. LNAI was that last one. FCHL, set up volume, float shares. Yeah. Yeah, this is starting to curl. The problem is that it's got, people are like, 10,000 shares is nothing. You can blow through it. I'm just not seeing it it doesn't have the strength yet. It's all about momentum here, boys and girls. It's all about momentum. Oh, I don't care about that. I am really half tempted, in all honesty. How much do I have left? I could buy 63 shares of Intel and sit on it. Hey, good morning. What's going on, buddy? Let's see here. How about the market? Just mine the shit out of any coin you like. Well, this is stock market, but yeah, any coin you like. If the proof of work network is low. True. I know who that is. It's a crypto thing there. You're right. Do you want to look at a crypto this morning? Anything in particular? I can look at a couple of them. I can actually buy crypto if I want to as well. Let's see, Bitcoin. There's Bitcoin for this morning. I have no cash in it, but I could transfer the money and I could buy it. They charge a lot on this platform to buy it. So it's Bitcoin only though. Bitcoin only. But yeah. Caspa finally gave me a block after not giving me a block for a week. Check it on this. Yeah. If I do the math right on that, hang on. 7, 6. So in 2 days, this will be 4. Okay. It moves fast when you have fun. Adam and Eve, their pattern. Yeah. See, Bitcoin's had an interesting morning. Look at a 1 month. So she's been down here and she's been up here. And that is at 423. And that is 25 minutes before. Some of these comments these guys are saying. Bitcoin mining, right? Platform just sold another 500. I'm really tired of these guys selling, but I get what they're doing. Up to 90K and drop back to 60. That was, it says just. It doesn't say how long. Just 5 minutes ago. Still nap here. Fly tonight. Yeah, okay, great. Maybe later. Any news that's worth the crap? Oh, smarter web company buys 44 Bitcoin and 2.5 million pounds. There you go, King. Tells everybody who's buying. So that was 19 minutes ago. See what their stock's looking like. Shit. There's nothing there. This is still failing. Slightly. You're right. This is a fact. People should be worrying more about the Iran-U.S. conflict, especially if it goes until summer. Well, yeah, but we have our own oil, so I don't disagree with you. But that's kind of long-term effects no matter what. It's kind of long-term effects no matter what. What is on the heat map this morning down here, speaking of which? Omicron Poet. I like this one. Boy, I like this one. You have no idea. I'm tempted for this. buy 100, 1,520 of these. 75 for. I don't know. This is mostly stocks. It's not. It's just me buying and selling and chatting. There's only a couple of you. So, but here in a minute, I'm going to get off here. I don't have much to talk about with crypto. I bought a. I fucking hate these things. I bought a BitX. It kind of worked. Yes. Here, I'll bring up something that I like to watch. I've talked about it before, and you're right. So bring this bad boy up. It's impacting Thailand, I know. Everything tied to oil is dangerously on the rise. My company will probably force everyone to stay home starting next month. Now, that sucks. This isn't moving yet. As a matter of fact, everything's already priced in for battalion oil. You're talking about oil this morning, though. We're gonna take a look again. This is U.S. oil, and then you have Brent. So Brent is up almost $1 now. U.S. oil is right here with it. And 10 minutes ago, world stocks on edge there's a deadlock. They're calling it a deadlock. Let's look at these. Yeah. So we'll read this. World stocks on oil is on edge. U.S.-Iran war deadlock weighs investors tense over shaky ceasefire, stalled peace talks, oil gains as shipping disruption in the Strait of Hormuz persists. Dollar yen. Yeah, I know that one. Dollar yen. And we'll get to that in a minute. You guys in the U.S. have reserve oil, so the effect won't be the same. You guys, no, we actually have a bunch of oil fields. North Dakota, South Dakota, Texas. I've got that you can drill for oil right down the street from my house, and I live in Ohio. I mean, I see little miniature wells, old wells, like 125-year-old wells, and they're still pumping. So global stocks. You see oil price 107. You get the idea. The war, the week ended with escalation after de-escalation that took the edge off of sentiment. Yeah. So that's where we're at. Go back to that was the news, according to TradingView. Take that down. Well, there's a way of getting this done. And I'm going to say this. For those that remember, this war has been going on for 40 plus years. 1972 is when I was born. 1979 is when this started. It's been like a Cold War. I'm not for it. But it is what it is. Now, we'll talk about this BitX here real quick. BitX has severe software design flaw. I have been fighting with them now for more than a month. Finally, it will be fixed. I'm thinking about sending mine back. I still wait to my 30-day window with Amazon. Just saying. So, I'm looking at Bitcoin possibly picking up later today. Just saying. Let's get back into the fun stuff here. I don't care about that. So there's your oil. This might be good for the weekend. Hang on to this. A lot of people are just holding on it, sitting on it. See some of the comments here that they've got. Breaking Israel signals readiness to relaunch the war with Iran. Military sensors. Mr. Katz stated that the IDF is fully prepared to resume the war with Iran following the latest security assessment. He said the Israeli forces are on high alert for ready both offensive and defensive operations. Katz confirmed that potential strike targets have been identified, signaling a serious let's see, defensive procedures identified in the statement large scale conflict. Okay, serious escalation posture. Um, I like this guy here. We'll pop this up. I'm talking about BATL. Guy has a company with not much money, a whole lot of debt. It's is also not very attached to oil prices. It's called the momentum stock, buddy. Oh my. What do we got here? I'm interested in this. BX is a variable stratum difficulty. If you are getting a lot of rejected shares, especially stale or duplicated, you are affected by the problem. I am not getting that this morning. It's connecting to the pool and it's not mine. So I have to adjust the difficulty and I don't feel like doing it right now. Well, maybe I will. Maybe we'll do that here in a second too. So let's go back and I'll bring Bitcoin back up real quick. Don't want that to run. There's the Bitcoin Trust. Don't want that. I want actual Bitcoin. Yeah. There we go. Let's see something. We'll work on that for a second. Let's see what happened. It was telling me something else though earlier. We'll look at the problem here in a second. Oh, it's acting like it's not even plugged in. Yeah, it's acting like it's not even plugged in. Scratch my head. Yep, that's not working. Imagine that. I'll just move it then. I honestly don't really like these. Just saying. I am doing Parasite Pool.
Breakout alert for ITOC.
Let me try something. I'm doing Parasite Pool. I like it. I gotta get past my stuff here though. Oh, that's a bit of a challenge in its own. Let's see if, as I said, if this wants to cooperate. See if this wants to cooperate. Yeah, it's going to cooperate. It's always fun this way, guys. Always to the way far to the back as I try and undo shit. It was telling me this power supply was giving me crap. If the power supply gives me crap, I will not. I repeat, I will not run it. I'll not be able to run it. Rather, let's see what happens here. See if I have a spot to plug this in, which I should. Ooh, did it die? Sure did. Fucking BitX died. Well, looks like I'll be sending this one back later today. It's not working out real nice. Yeah, I got no power. No power to it at all. Well, we'll be sending that back today. I sent the box. I'm glad I did that. save me some money. The damn thing died. Imagine that. I'll show you here in a second too. Get this out of the way. We'll drag this over here. I have been doing parasite pool. I did that video the other day about how I was finding portions of Bitcoin blocks. I really like this. Because you have the achievements and they tell you, hey, they just do another block. Oh, this is 601, isn't it? What date? Does this give you the date? Yeah, 418. So this is the one. Yeah, I was a part of that block. The way Parasite Pool works, so I was a part of that block. I got paid, now it's worth a little bit more than it was the other day, but I like this. I like it. I got the Jingle Miner, reviewed that for Jingle Mining a while back, and this does really well. I have to say that. So I will put this back here. So there's that. Let me go back here and look at the markets real quick and see if there's anything that I want to grab because I was buying stuff. Shh. King, you see that? You're still hanging in there. This thing has been dropped even lower, but we've got green on it now. There's more green in this chart I'm buying than there's anything else. I have not bought anything since. There's no movement. Come up at 5 o'clock in the morning here, and that's a positive thing. Intel is cruising. I see the Stratum Pool is written in rust. Yeah, I don't doubt that it is. I don't doubt that it is. I want to look at Intel. This is dead. Son of a bitch. Should have did what I said. This is going to have a great day, this thing. It's going to rip. People are going to be all over this today. That's insane. This is dead. This is dead. Can't trade that, don't care. Can't trade that, don't care. This is trying to curl, but it's dead. That's what happens the first hour. I won't be trying this again. So I'm going to take my screen off here. I'm going to end the share, if you will, for a minute. And you guys can stare at me because I want to look at something. I made a boo-boo last night. How good. I made a reasonable recovery today so far. Let's see this Round Hill Bitcoin thing. Can we do this? Let me see. They let me sell it here. What the hell? Insufficient. Oh, because I have it up here. It's 60. Screw that. There's not going to be takers on that. I'll put it back where it was. Just saying. Check the account here, though. Tesla thing. I kind of want to move out of that. Tesla's up a little bit this morning. All right. We'll show you this. Whole SpaceX thing. They're doing the IPO and all that jazz. They forked CK Pool Stratum. This is very interesting. He's talking about Parasite Pool, guys. they forked the CK pool, Stratum pool, so they patched the issue for the software design flaw. That's awesome. I like it. Tesla is moving a little bit. Need a 30-second on this. It's had a good morning so far. Anyway, it has been an hour and 10 minutes. This has been crypto. This has been stocks. It's been everything and more. Everything I actually like, I'm into for the most part. The only thing I really haven't talked about is Cats of Crypto, and that's because there's not much going on with Cats of Crypto at the moment. It is still in its existence. I've started some things within the project, but I have not been able to finish what I wanted so far. Yeah. I know your sell order failed. I know because it was in the wrong spot. I have to get back in the swing of working things. I have to find some time to work with that some more. It's kind of on the burner at the moment. We are working with the guys in Turbo on the Binance Smart Chain or Turbo BSE to. I'm going to take this off of Tesla again here real quick. We are working with those guys, and we're going to get the market maker fired up, the bot fired up here, and go from there. So on that note, I'm going to go. I'm going to try and get back to sleep. I am tired. My leg, I got problems with, I think God's not walking today, but I got problems as far as that's concerned with nerves and radiculopathy and some things. So I'm not going to go into great depths and length of that and so on and so forth. Before I go, I want to go SOL for Solana. Take a look at that. Maybe I'll throw some money into some crypto today. Maybe. Just maybe. I don't know. Other than that, guys, this is everything. Oh, shit. I was right about that. Off the fucking bottom at 60. I'm not playing that game, though.
Alert number 1 for NYSE.
Oh, wow. I know that one. One more thing here. It's an AI stock. I know this one. Anyway, on that note, guys, I am going to sit back and watch while everything either collapses or does not. And I think I'm going to take a nap, so to speak. So, where's the end stream button? Oh, yeah, you're going to have to watch the cat do the little dance, by the way. So, until later, I'll see you soon.
Tell me why you won't give me some good steak. Tell me why you won't give me a cheesecake. Tell me why you never give me what I want. And I want a